good to go.
Hello everybody, my name is Braden Basie. Today I would like us as a group to have a little fun and learn a little bit about something called a name monster. I'm sure many of you don't know what a name monster is, and that's why I'm here to share with you. I learned about a name monster in middle school, and I recently watched a video from Mr. Snyder on YouTube so I could better explain this process. So by raise of hands, anybody know what a name monster is? 2? That's good. Well, a name monster is a creature or a monster that you draw out and your name or a word is hidden inside the monster. So it's pretty simple and easy, just fun to do. You can pass time away if you're bored, or you can practice your art skills. So let's start with supplies. You're gonna need a pencil, a Sharpie, and a flashlight or sunlight from a window, and crayons or colored pencils. Oh yeah, you also need a plain white sheet of paper. So we're gonna start with the white sheet of paper, and we're gonna turn it horizontally, and we're gonna fold that in half like a hot dog bun. So once we have that, kind of like a name tag on the first day of school, you would set up a name tag. Yeah. So the crease is in the middle here. You want it facing up. You're gonna mark on the top side. You're gonna write whatever your word may be or your name. Typically, I'd say to make the name 5 to 7 letters, not too much, and that's a good amount. And when you do this, the first letter should be the biggest, and then the rest of them are smaller. I did my last name, Basie, and when you do this, you want to use a pencil first in case you make any mistakes so you can erase, and then you go over it in Sharpie. When you go over it in Sharpie, try to make it as dark as possible so it kind of bleeds through. I'm just doing this one as quick as possible so we're not here all day, because they may take a little bit of time. So if my pencil shadings don't match up to my Sharpie, that's okay. I can erase it when I'm done. So now that we have our name or our word, we want the letters as close as possible to this crease. It doesn't have to be on it, but just as close as possible. And then we're gonna fold it back up. So now it's here, our name, and we just flip it over to the other side, the white side. This is where the flashlight or sunlight comes in handy. You just look at what you did with the Sharpie, and you do the same process over with your pencil. I don't know, can you guys see this? Probably not. It's hard to see, but it's like a shade. You can see the Sharpie through with the flashlight. So after you do that, you do the same process and go over it in Sharpie. And I have that right here. So now that it's like that, we have my last name, Basie, and then the reverse of Basie. It's called symmetrical. It's like a mirrored image, if you'd see that. So now that we have this part, we're at our halfway point. The next part, you can get as creative as you want, and this is where you make your own monster, or however. So you choose a side, whatever side you think would look the best. I chose this side, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your pencil, like you do every time before the Sharpie, and you just start marking up how you envision your monster to look like. and you just do that only on the left side. You only do that on the left side. So I have that done here on the left side. So after that, we'd go over it in Sharpie again, fold it up, do the same process with the flashlight, see the Sharpie markings, go over that in pencil, go over that in Sharpie. And then you would come out to have something like this, or however yours might look. It's really creative. You just do whatever you want, basically. There's no rules. It's just free art. And then the last step is to color, and mine came out to look like this. I encourage you all to try this with your friends and family just to see the different creations. Sometimes it's really cool. Like I said, I know middle schoolers and elementary kids that have done this, so it doesn't need to be complex or anything. It's just something to do for fun and maybe even practice your art skills. So thank you for your time.